This is North Myrtle Beach Chiefs basketball on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network, and it starts right now.
Hello and welcome to the North Myrtle Beach High School gym as we are set to begin Game 4 tonight technically, but Game 2 for us as the boys now take the court between the Myrtle Beach Seahawks and the number 12 Myrtle Beach Seahawks and the number 11 North Myrtle Beach Chiefs. I'm Brandon Biskobing. I'll be here to call all the action. And joining me, as per usual, Tyler Kerp. And Tyler, our voices are already shot from the girls. Let's do one more.
I tell you what, we're not the only ones in this building with sore throats. I believe everyone in this crowd was screaming for the last minute of that game. Luckily, we have a weekend to recover.
Yeah, really. Yeah, absolutely crazy win for the Chiefs on the ladies' side as they win in overtime. But now we move on to the boys, and this has a lot of storylines going into it. Obviously, it's a rivalry game. Obviously, it's the first game for each team in region play. But there is an added incentive, an added bonus for the Chiefs as they try to get some revenge on the Seahawks for beating them on the gridiron in the state playoffs.
That's right. The Chiefs football team, coached by Matt Myrtle, were eliminated in dramatic fashion in the second round of the South Carolina 4A playoffs this fall, and with a few players on the Chiefs roster, with the likes of Malik Livingston, Luke Rice, and TJ Farmer, you know they'll be playing with an extra chip on their shoulder, as there are also a few football players from the Seahawks side of things also on their team as well.
Absolutely. You've got Darius Haw. You've got Emory Knox's brother, Xavion, plays on the football team. And James Marquez, as well as J.J. Jones, who we'll talk more about later, we're all on the football team. So, once again, the number 11th ranked in the state, 11-0 North Myrtle Beach Chiefs. They're number 6 in the quadruple A coaches poll, number 4 in max prep, and fittingly, in all those three rankings, Myrtle Beach is one spot behind them. 12 for the overall state rankings, number 7 in the coaches poll, and number 5 in the max prep rankings. So this is going to be a very, very tightly contested game as well.
And this team, coached by first-year coach Ryan Walker, is already starting to gain interest around the state with a undefeated 13-0 non-region. They could add to their resume with a very nice win. Well, first they got played, obviously, but with the win, that would obviously help them with a postseason bid.
Yeah, the only losses for the Seahawks have been to private schools, and 2 of those were out-of-state schools. So those games are definitely, more of showcase games, more of games for the Seahawks. It's the type of game that you kind of expect to lose, but this Seahawks team has been playing some very tough competition in non-region play, whereas the Chiefs have had it a little easier in non-region.
Well, they may have had it easy, but they have built their confidence throughout the non-region. They're playing the toughest ball I've seen throughout the season. Obviously, Coach Walker, bringing in the new style, has definitely been bought in by the players, the fans, and the community, as well as some of the former coaches that stuck around from the former regime.
Yeah, and I talked to Coach Walker prior to this game, and here is what he had to say about this rivalry matchup. I'm here with Coach Walker, the boys' coach, and Coach Walker, this game, obviously it's the first game of region play. You've had a great non-region schedule, but it has that added incentive of the rivalry game.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. I know our kids are excited, but the most important thing to us is we've talked about it one game at a time, one day at a time, and this is definitely the most important game of our season because it's the one right now.
Exactly.
And it adds more a little bit to it because it is, Myrtle Beach, and they're a really, really good basketball team. So, I mean, it'll be fun. It'll be a competitive game, and we're all looking forward to it.
I mean, in every single poll, you guys are neck and neck. You guys, North Myrtle Beach is one above them in every poll I've been seeing. With that sort of parity, how do you prepare for a team that's, we talked about it after Socastee. You guys haven't exactly played top caliber programs in the non-region play. How do you get your team prepared to get to that next level?
Well, I mean, I think we go at each other every day. I think we have a lot of similar pieces on our team, and we have a lot of competition in practice, which, has helped us prepare ourselves. I mean, we really have no days off. 1 through 13 on our team is, pretty similar. So that competition in practice and the way we gear that practice helps us get ready for teams like this. Coach Martin does a great job at Myrtle Beach. He's got his guys, they're used to winning. They play great pressure defense. So it's something we're going to have to handle tonight, and I think our guys are, up for the opportunity to go against that.
And this is, like I mentioned, this is a rivalry game, but a lot of your players were on the football team, and they got knocked out in the state championship by Myrtle Beach. Does that, how do you keep those emotions in check and make sure this team is focused on what they need to do, or do you let that emotion come out?
No, I mean, I think every game you kind of play with emotion. Some teams feed off of it. Some players are able to control it, some are not. And, that's us as coaches trying to reel them in and coach them to where, put them in the best spot for them to be productive. But, I mean, as far as them, building off that football emotion, that was a great competitive football game. I mean, it kind of the ball bounces one way on a fumble, it might go in a different direction. And I think it can carry over to basketball, but this is, a new group, new team. They're a new team, and I think when the ball gets jumped and we get competitive and playing, I mean, it's all every man for himself out there. So we're going to control the controllables, really, and that's what we focus on.
Thanks a lot, Coach. I'm here with Coach Walker. That was Coach Walker right there, and now we'll go real quick into the keys to the game as we are just about set to start. So, Tyler, what are your keys to this game?
Well, believe me, it was very hard to find info on the Myrtle Beach squad, but from what I found, I was able to find 2 things that the Chiefs need to do tonight in order to pull out the victory. Number 1, obviously, you have to stop Amori Knox, the Charleston Southern commitment. The Big South is getting a heck of a player next year. Me going to Winthrop, it's going to be very enjoyable seeing this kid the next 4 years. During the beach ball tournament, which is very highly prestigious, he averaged 19.5 points per game, 3.8 assists, 2.8 steals, and shot 55% from three-point lane. So he's the kind of player where he can get hot and he can carry a team on the back. The Chiefs cannot let that happen tonight if they want to win.
No, absolutely not. You said you had another?
That's right. The second one also comes from the beach ball tournament, the three-point contest. Not only is Amori Knox strong from three-point range, Aiden Hickman and James Marquez represented Myrtle Beach at the three-point contest on December 29th. And also, I have a third. Looking through that roster, I counted four players that were part of their state runner-up football team this year. Obviously, being football players, they're athletic. They're obviously, I mean, guys like Huff, J.J. Jones,
Darius Hall, you've got James Marquez and J.J. Jones. Those are the 3 that are in the team. As we'll get the starting lineups right now.
We now go to the starting lineups courtside.
the shooting guard position, a junior, number 5, Aiden Hickman. At the guard position, a senior, number 11, James Marquise. And at the forward position, a senior, number 24, Josiah Thunderbird. Head coach of the Seahawks of Myrtle Beach, Coach Craig Martin. Assistant Rick Colston, Assistant Jonathan Brown, Assistant Drew Cook, Assistant E.J. Goings. Athletic Director, Coach John Cahill, Principal, Mr. Pride. And now, let's get ready for your introducing the Myrtle Beach High School varsity cheerleaders. Your North Myrtle Beach High School Chiefs. At the guard position, a senior, number 2, Travis.
So there are your starting lineups once more for Myrtle Beach. It's number 3, Qualik Burgess, number 4, Amori Knox, who we mentioned, going to Charleston Southern next year. Number 5, Aiden Hickman, number 11, James Marquez, and number 24, Josiah Funderburg. For the Chiefs, it's Travis Collins, Javi Marlowe, Kaimani Knox, Chad Beasley, and Cameron Gorgas, as we are just about set to get this game underway.
One thing I'd like to mention, I forgot to say in pregame, there is family rivalry here. Amori Knox and Kaimani Knox are cousins, and actually Travis Collins is part of that bloodline as well. So a family may be separated tonight.
As the tip-off goes the Chiefs' way, Marlowe drives it far side, going left to right, as the Chiefs now with the ball, passes it over to Marlowe. Marlowe far side wing, now passes it inside. Thought about driving, now Gorgas puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach pushing up the tempo, driving, layup, bucket. And that is Qualil Burgess who puts it in for the first points of the ball game. 2-0 Seahawks. Quick play by the Chiefs, driving, puts it up. Chad Beasley will draw the foul.
Well, very early on here, Myrtle Beach is coming out flying on all cylinders. You saw how quick they were getting up the court, getting that easy lay-in by Burgess to get on the board here early.
As Travis Collins takes the long-range 3 from the point, and he drains it. 3-2, Chiefs in the lead. Amori Knox bringing it far side wing, passes it over to Burgess. Burgess near side, passes it inside, lay-in, good. And that was by Amori Knox, his first points of the game. 4-3 Myrtle Beach. Marlowe, gets a stutter step, ankle breaker right there. Marlowe, though, gets the double team. Knox thought about taking the 3. Now Marlowe with the 3, drains it. Or Travis Collins with the 3. 6-4 ball game now. Chiefs in the lead. Knox now with the ball. Passes it far side. Driving. Puts up the layup. No good by Burgess. Rebounded by the Chiefs. Now Marlowe pushing it up. Now passes inside. Stutter step. Long range 2. No good by Collins. Offensive rebound, however, by the Chiefs, and that will go out of bounds off of the Chiefs. So it will be Myrtle Beach ball. One thing to mention, and it's crazy that this game has started so up-tempo, the Chiefs are much more of a defensive team, averaging 46, opponents averaging 46.2 points per game, as a three is taken by Hickman, no good, but a offensive rebound and putback by Qualil Burgess, and he will put it in. It is now a 6-6 tie ball game. Collins now with the ball, passes it over to Marlowe. Marlowe thought about it, passes it inside. Layup attempt, no good. Tip out, scramble for the ball. Nice attempt by Gorgas to go after that ball, but to no avail, and it will be Myrtle Beach ball.
We're going back and forth here in the early going, 5:32 remaining in the first quarter, 6-6 tie. Travis Collins with all the scoring, 2 big three-pointers for the Chiefs.
Knox gets a screen, 3 ball, no good by Hickman. Offensive rebound by the Seahawks. Nice spin move by Hickman, 3, corner 3, no good. Offensive rebound again, scramble. Marlowe punching up, no, what a transition defense by the Seahawks. Now transition offense. Long range pass goes out of bounds. It will be Chiefs ball. Crazy set of plays right there.
I must say, Travis Collins is playing like his pants are on fire thus far.
As Beasley gets the inbound, he'll try to slow the pace down a little bit. Like I was mentioning, the Chiefs are more of a defensive team. We've seen that full court press defense in the last game against Sockasty. Not quite able to do it so far. Collins takes the 3 and drains it. Travis Collins from the far side wing, and just like that, it's a 9-6 Chiefs lead. And a foul will be called, as Amori Knox will go to the line to shoot 2 on the dribble drive.
I'd just like to say, Brandon, if you're keeping score at home, that's 3 three-pointers for Travis Collins in 3 attempts. He is fired up tonight.
And that's exactly what you need. I was going to say, this Chiefs team either A, has to keep up with the scoring, as the first free throw by Knox is up and good, and that'll cut the lead down to 2. They either need to keep up the pace with the Seahawks, as the second one up and good as well, 9-8 ball game now, or they need to try to slow down the tempo. They seem to want to try to speed it up and play to the Seahawks' level. As a nice pass, nice transition, as Marquez gets the outlet pass, then passes it into Knox, and he draws the foul, and he will go to the line to shoot 2.
We're going back and forth at this pace.
Yeah, I can hardly keep up with this. That was actually Josiah Funderburg who drew the foul. He will go to the line to shoot 2.
Gorgas is visibly tired.
First shot up and good, and that'll tie the ball game at 9. 4:28 remaining in the first quarter, as Gorgas will take a breather on the bench. The second one by Funderburg will be up in a second, and it's up and good, and just like that, the Seahawks take a 10-9 lead. Knox with the ball now, bringing in near side wing, thought about driving, getting a double team, is able to get out of the double team, now getting pressured in the double team, loses it, transition, layup good. James Marquez with the lay-in, and it's now a 12-9 ball game. A pressure defense. I talked about the Chiefs getting the pressure defense, but the Seahawks are the ones who are having the full court press. The 3, drains it. Aiden Hickman with the 3, 15-9. Now Collins getting the pressure on the forecourt, is able to get it up to their own side of the ball, but they lose it. Seahawks, pass, Knox, drains it. 17-9, and North Myrtle Beach needs to call a timeout. A nice pass inside. A traveling violation will be called on the Chiefs, and just like that, this game's already starting to get out
I must say, Brandon, it seems like the wheels are starting to fall off the bus early.
And a
9-0 run. Coach.
Timeout will be called by the Chiefs.
And they have to.
Yeah, definitely. They have to slow this pace down. Like you said, 9-0 run right here by the Seahawks. Actually, I think it's a 10-0 run.
They're sloppy. They're turning the ball over. They're having much difficulty getting the ball over the timeline.
Yeah, this full court press defense is absolutely stifling the Chiefs' offense.
It seems like the Chiefs are going to have to, 1, clamp it down on defense, and 2, have to get the offense involved.
Knox driving, lay in, no good, but he will draw the foul, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. Like I mentioned, Knox, also his brother plays football, but he is the big basketball player. He leads the team in points per game with 19.5, and he is the big man on campus as he's headed to Charleston Southern at the end of the season as the first one is up and good. And that'll extend the lead out to 9. 18-9, 3:17 remaining in the first quarter. And Coach Walker's giving the ref an earful about something as the second one's up and good. 29, excuse me. As a whistle is blown. Another timeout called by the Chiefs.
19-9 here, 3:16 remaining. Coach Walker has got to think of something fast before this game gets out of hand, or he's going to have to slow the team. Malik Livingston comes over to the scores table. He's going to go in.
Yeah, I think that's the key. I think what you mentioned, but it is very hard right now with the Seahawks playing that full court press, is you have to slow the pace down. This Seahawks team, like I was trying to say before, they are averaging 69 points a game, which is very high in the high school game. They're also allowing 61 points per game. So this is a team that doesn't care if you necessarily score, they just want to play fast.
That's right, but the timeout is over. We're going to get back to action here. North Myrtle Beach has their work cut out for them. Down by 10, 3:16 here to go in the first. Still early, of course.
Yeah, it's still early. Still, it's not quite panic time yet, but this is the time where Coach Walker has to get the team back focused. As Rogan Vincent comes into the game to try to get some three-point, and they steal it. Lay in, no good. Nice transition defense, but offensive rebound by the Seahawks. 3, no good. Rebounded by the Chiefs. Javi Marlowe now with the ball. Passes it out quickly up to Livingston. Livingston back out to Marlowe. Now over to Vincent. Vincent hands it off to Livingston. Livingston slows down the pace like we talked about. Near side wing. Double team. Almost lost the ball, but he will get a foul called on him. That will be called on Hickman.
Travis Collins is back in after a short breather. Kaimani Knox checks out.
Ball is tipped, but the Chiefs are able to get the ball back as Livingston brings the ball up over the half-court line, near side wing. Bringing it near side, double team now, trying to get out of it, but he will draw a foul. That foul will be called on Funderburk. Or no, excuse me, that will be called on Marquise.
It seems like Myrtle Beach is playing with a lot more physicality coming out of the timeout, and that's starting to get under the skin of the Chiefs.
Yeah, a lot more physicality and a lot more intensity. Vincent able to break the pressure. Drive, lay-in attempt, but they're going to say up and down by Javi Marlowe. Tough break for him, and it will be Myrtle Beach ball.
Personally, I feel some arm was grabbed on that one.
Yeah.
I feel like that shot was altered.
And I don't understand this. The Chiefs, we saw it against Socastee, the full court press, but they seem to be playing much more casually on the defensive end. As that pass is thrown over to Knox. Knox takes the 3 and drains it. Or excuse me, that was passed over to Hickman. So playing 1-9 now. This game's and a scramble for the ball. Scramble. Seahawks able to get the ball back. Now Knox passes it inside. Layup not good, but J.J. Jones will go to the line. And now this gives me the opportunity to talk about the man that is J.J. Jones, as he is a man with many offers. Not on the basketball court, but on the gridiron.
That's right, and he just recently got one from Georgia State, which some North Myrtle Beach fans may know.
The first shot is no good for Jones.
Some fans may know as the school where former Chiefs defensive back Tyler Gore is currently part of their football team.
The only North Myrtle Beach Chief that's in Division I football currently, as the second one is up and good. He goes 1 of 2 from the line. 22-9 as they try to push up. Nice job by that was Livingston, that drove it. And he will score. Now Myrtle Beach trying to slow down the pace. Marquez near side wing. Passes it far side to Knox. He tries to put it in the lane. No good. Scramble for the ball. And a whistle will be blown. It will go out of bounds. It will be North Myrtle Beach ball.
It seems like the Chiefs are starting to play with much more intensity. Great job by Malik Livingston to get his way down to court, where he's able to catch the long pass and lay it in for an easy layup. As
another full court press comes in, they get it over to Marlowe. Marlowe driving. Livingston now tipped. Lost it. Livingston lost the ball, and it will be Myrtle Beach ball. This pressure defense is wreaking havoc on the Chiefs tonight.
Livingston expected Beasley to be there for that outlet pass, but Beasley already took a cut towards the basket, and the ball went sailing out of bounds. Another turnover for the Chiefs.
1:19 remaining as Burgess now with the ball, now back over, now over to the paint, over to the point. Now Knox with the ball, bringing it back out, trying to slow down the pace a little bit. Now calling out a play from the far side wing. Getting a pick, now driving near side, passes it over, takes the three, and no good by Marquez. Offensive rebound, however, that will go out of bounds, and it will be Chiefs ball.
It looks like the Seahawks shots are starting to graze some rim and fall out. The Chiefs are going to have to take advantage if they want to get back here.
Absolutely.
52.4 seconds remaining. Chiefs are down 22-11.
Driving is Livingston. Livingston kicks it out. Vincent thought about taking the shot, now passes it back out. Livingston with the ball, and he will draw the foul. That will be a foul on Jeremy Jones.
One thing I must say that's going well for the Chiefs thus far is that they are getting some of the Myrtle Beach players in foul trouble.
And that's exactly what you need to do, especially against their top guys. Double team on Livingston. He's able to retain possession. Another double team, able to get it out. Three! No good by Marlowe. And a whistle will be blown. It will go out of bounds. It will be Seahawks ball.
23.5 seconds remaining in this one. North Myrtle Beach needs a stop here to end the game.
Long outlet pass, driving, up and under, good by Kaimani Knox, by Aiden Hickman. Another pressure defense. Now the Chiefs are able to slow it down. Livingston brings it over the timeline. 5 seconds remaining. Chiefs trying to get the final shot. Livingston drives, gets the foul, and they will call an offensive foul on Livingston.
That will be a traveling violation.
They will call it traveling, Long outlet pass, three! No good by Aiden Hickman. But that will end the first quarter as the North Myrtle Beach trail by 13, 24-11. Myrtle Beach in the lead after one.
This is not the start I expected by the Chiefs. Myrtle Beach just came out full throttle, knowing they're the enemy in this building tonight. 50% of the fans are, of course, against them. They're here to prove that other 50% wrong. They have come out swinging. What this reminds me of, I don't know if you've ever seen Rocky IV.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky against Drago. Drago came out full throttle, was dominating Rocky in the first few rounds, but Rocky got one shot in, and he began to chop him down. Maybe we'll see that.
That's exactly what the Chiefs need to do. I think what they need to start doing on the defensive end is start playing that pressure defense that they did against Socastee, because that pressure defense was stifling the Braves' offense. the Seahawks, they are a top-level offensive team. They have so many scorers, so many threats. You need to be able to shut them down in some way, and I think the only way you can really do it is by, forcing them to make mistakes.
Well, if Myrtle Beach is going to be physical, Coach Walker has to tell his guy, you got to fight back. You're defending your home court here. You got to be physical. You're playing for the name on the front of the jersey. You're playing for your school. You're playing for your fans.
Yep. As we get set to start the second quarter, Javi Marlowe with the ball, bringing it over the timeline, bringing it near side wing. Passes it inside, driving, puts it up, and rejected. Kaimani Knox tried to put up the shot, but he gets absolutely rejected by J.J. Jones. But they will call a foul. So apparently he did get some arm on that one. So Kaimani Knox will go to the line to shoot two. First one up and no good. And that's one thing. If you want to get back into this ball game, you got to make the freebies.
I was just going to say, this is the first time the Chiefs have gone to the line tonight. They need to excel if they want to get back in this game.
Second one also no good, and it's tipped right to Hickman, who's able to drive all the way coast to coast and lay it in. 25-11, 7:45 remaining, and Coach Walker says we need a timeout. Or no, excuse me, thought he called a timeout, but it was a whistle blown as now an inbound for the, somehow the Seahawks got the ball. Not sure exactly what they called, but Seahawks get the ball, no good on the shot, and the Chiefs are able to get the rebound.
26-11 here, 7:27 remaining here in the first half.
Marlowe with the ball, passes it far side, puts up a layup, no good. Rebounded by the Chiefs, however. Scramble for the ball, lay-in, good. Kaimani Knox with the lay-in, 26-13, 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Driving, layup, good. Amari Knox says, what my cousin can do, I can do better, pretty much.
That's the strength of Amari Knox, not afraid to drive on two guys and still getting the bucket.
Driving, kick out. Thought about taking a shot, now kicks it back out. Long three, no good by Travis Collins, rebounded by Myrtle Beach. Long outlet pass, but nice job by Collins getting back on defense and able to deflect the pass. That ball goes out of bounds. It will remain Seahawks ball.
Chad Beasley will check into the game for the Chiefs.
Great job by Travis Collins getting back in transition defense and being able to stop that pass. Actually, that will go off of a Seahawk, so it will be Chiefs ball.
Seahawks are still in full court press here.
Yeah, they're really putting up the pressure as a big physical defense by Myrtle Beach. Now, floater, no good, rebounded by North Myrtle Beach. Knox now pushes it up. Now, Henley thought about driving, lost the ball, but it will be tipped out of bounds off of Funderburg, and it will remain Chiefs ball.
6:23 remains in this first half. 28-13.
Livingston passes it inside. Gorgas will get the foul, and he will go to the line to shoot two. Oh no, they'll actually call traveling on him. So
once again, another thing the Chiefs are going to have to limit if they want to get back.
They've had a lot of traveling violations in the last few minutes. Knox passes it over. Now over to Hickman. Passes it inside. Whistle is blown. And that ball will go out of bounds. It will be Chiefs ball now. And once again, the full court press being pressured. The Chiefs are able to break it. Hickman driving, no good, but he will draw the foul. And go to the line.
Good job by Beasley. Just taking the ball with that fearless instinct, knowing his team is down. He has to get on the scoreboard, so he's going to take it, force his body into the paint, able to draw the foul. He's going to the line.
Yeah, Beasley going to the line now to shoot two, and these are crucial free throws for the Chiefs. First one up, good. 28-14 as there are some substitutions. Tyree Smith checks in. He will check in for Gorgas. 6:03 remaining in the second quarter. 28-14. Myrtle Beach doubling North Myrtle Beach's score right now. The second one up and good for Beasley. So he makes 2 of 2. And now Elijah Vereen will check in.
Elijah Vereen.
The Chiefs are now 2 of 4 on foul shots with the 2 makes by Beasley. Very key.
As
very
a
important.
quick outlet pass goes awry, but they will say it was tipped by the Chiefs. Oh no, they will call it out of bounds off of Myrtle Beach. So it will be Chiefs ball. Marlowe to inbound.
Well, Myrtle Beach's lead is down to 13. It's good to see the Chiefs chipping away slowly but surely at this lead.
The full court press put off a little bit as Vereen crosses it over the half court line. But pressure defense, good pressure defense by Williams. He's able to get it out over to Beasley. Beasley at the point. Beasley thinking about driving near side. Now thought about bringing it out, but now passes it inside. An errant pass by Vereen, but they will say it was tipped, so it will remain Chiefs ball.
5:35 remaining here in the first half. Myrtle Beach is leading 28-15. They have controlled the tempo of this game here in Little River.
Yeah, this has been an incredibly up-tempo game as Vereen takes a 3 from the near side or from the far side corner. No good. Offensive rebound by Knox. He will draw the foul and go to the line for 2.
Knox will go back to the line, missing his first 2 foul shots earlier in the game.
These are big free throws, like we mentioned, especially with the lead with the deficit where it is, as the first one is up, no good. Especially with the deficit where it is, you gotta make the freebies. He did not the first time around. 28-15, 5:27 remaining in the second quarter. Second one up and good. Long outlet pass, passes it near side wing. Now bringing it out, now kicking it back out. Now over to Knox. Knox with a long 3, drains it. Amori Knox shows what he can do, why he's going to the next level. And it's 31-16. Now trying to pick up the pace is Vereen. Vereen thinking about driving near side, now brings it far side. Now double team, gets the pressure, and they will call a traveling on Vereen. And it will be Myrtle, or no, they will call a traveling, and it will be Myrtle Beach ball.
I must say, Brandon, North Myrtle Beach looks tired and stunned.
Well, I mean, look at how much they've had to run with how this Myrtle Beach offense and defense has been playing, as that's an errant pass by Knox. But they will say it was tipped out of bounds by North Myrtle Beach, and it will remain Myrtle Beach ball.
This is obviously the fastest and most in-shape team.
Yeah,
the Chiefs have played.
absolutely. Outlet pass stolen. Vereen driving, kicks it out, almost lost it. Knox driving, now kicks it back out. Driving is Beasley, he loses the ball, and it will go out of bounds, but they will keep it here. It will remain North Myrtle Beach ball.
4:43 remains in the first half. Myrtle Beach up 31-16 as the Chiefs inbound.
As they lose it. Stolen. Transition. No good. Nice transition defense of stopping Knox from getting the easy transition lay-in. And it will go off of Knox and be Chiefs ball. Great transition defense by Marlowe.
Maybe the Chiefs got away with the foul call
yeah,
there, but
probably,
we'll take
but
it.
Yeah, definitely. You'll take it as a Chiefs fan. Vereen with the ball, bringing it far side. Now over to Marlowe. Marlowe driving far side, stops and pops. Oh, they probably got away with a foul right there, did Myrtle Beach. Scramble for the ball. Chiefs get it. Layup by Beasley. 31-18 with 4 minutes remaining. Now Knox says, let's slow this pace down a little bit. Passes it over far side to Williams. Williams back over to Knox, and he drains the 3 from the point. Amori Knox showing what he can do. 34-18.
Showing why he's a D1 athlete.
Yeah, definitely. As a lay-in attempt, no good by Knox, by his cousin. And a whistle will be blown. That ball goes out of bounds off of Myrtle Beach. So it will be Chiefs ball. 3:39 remaining, 34-18. Passes the far side corner, 3, no good. And a whistle will be blown. That 3 by Elijah Vereen was no good. And an offensive foul on the rebound attempt was called on North Myrtle Beach. Now Knox bringing the ball up, passes it inside, out of bounds. It will remain Seahawk ball as it went off of a Chief defender.
I'm surprised that wasn't a foul called on Jordan Doucette. He seemed to get a lot of arm in altering that shot.
As a long pass on the inbound. Knox thought about driving, step back 3, no good. Defensive rebound by the Chiefs. Vereen slows it down, now passes it over to Marlowe. Marlowe thought about driving, now passes it out to Beasley. Beasley thought about driving, now he brings it back out. Stutter step, brings it far side, almost lost it, but Vereen able to get it back. Now he loses his balance, scramble for the ball, still scrambling, no whistle. They finally do call a whistle, and they will call a foul. Not sure who the foul will be called. I think they're going to call a foul on Elijah Vereen there. Yes, they will.
Wow. This crowd is stunned. Malik Livingston checks into the game for Elijah Vereen.
3:04 remaining in the first half. 34-18, Chiefs trailing. Knox bringing the ball up. Bringing it at the point. Stutter step, now hands it off. Thought about taking it a 3, now tries to pass it inside, but stolen by North Myrtle Beach. Beasley, stop and pop, 3, no good. Tip, scramble for the ball. North Myrtle Beach able to get the ball. Livingston thought about taking a long 3, but passes it over to Collins. Collins back over to Livingston. Livingston with a long 3. Rims out. Offensive rebound, however, and Kaimani Knox will draw the offensive foul. Tough break for him as he got the offensive foul.
That's going to be an over-the-back foul on Kaimani Knox. Coach Walker is furious right now.
Yeah, he's not happy with that call at all, but Myrtle Beach does get the ball back with just over 2.5 minutes remaining. 34-18. Knox now brings the ball up. Almost loses it. Stutter step. Driving baseline, now kicks it back out. Almost lost the ball, but Burgess able to get it. Now over to Williams. Williams back over to Knox. Knox now resets. Brings it back to the half-court line. Gets a pick. Drives. Kick out. Now kick out back to Knox. Knox passes it inside, but tipped and stolen by North Myrtle Beach.
They've got 2 minutes, Brandon.
Livingston driving. Kick out. 3, no good. Rebounded by Myrtle Beach. Driving. Stutter step, puts it up, rejected. Knox able to get a rebound though and puts it in. Great job by North Myrtle Beach getting the block. However, they left Amori Knox, wide open for that offensive rebound. Now Marlowe drives, doesn't get the lay in, and that ball will go out of bounds off of North Myrtle Beach. 1:35 remaining, 36-18. You got to make those easy ones. Tough break for Marlowe.
Definitely.
Yeah.
A little score update. A minute 35 remaining in the first half. The Seahawks have doubled up the Chiefs here, 36-18.
And that's what they've been keeping it pretty much, is that double of what the Chiefs have had. Williams loses the ball, but they will say it went off of a Chiefs player, so it will remain with the Seahawks.
It seems like every time the Chiefs make progress at trimming this lead, Myrtle Beach comes storming back to get it back to where it was.
And goes on a big run, exactly. As they steal, nice job by North Myrtle Beach. And they will try to slow the pace down here as Livingston brings the ball up slowly over the half-court line. Passes over to Gorgas. Gorgas thought about handing it off, but a foul will be called. That will be called on Jeremy Jones.
1 minute 9 seconds remaining in the first half. Score still 36-18. Travis Collins will go to the line. He's made 3 3-pointers. Also the first 9 points of this Chiefs game, but he's been quiet ever since.
Yeah, Cameron Gorgas to go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. As the Seahawks are in the bonus with 9 fouls. First shot for Gorgos is up and good. 36-19 with 1:09 remaining. And you can just feel the North Myrtle Beach crowd being stunned as the second one up and good. 36-20, 16-point lead. A bit of a full court press, but Knox is able to break it. He drives all the way, lays it in. They will, I'm not sure if they count the bucket, but either way, Chad Beasley gets the foul.
Coach Walker just got called for a technical,
Wow.
and he's going
He's
after
livid.
the ref, screaming at him.
He's absolutely livid at that tee. So a technical foul called on Coach Walker. Tough break for him. And Cameron Emory Knox will go to the line to shoot the two technicals. And then also, I believe he'll at least get one, if not two. I'm not sure if they count. I think they did count that bucket.
A technical? Walker is still furious as Knox hits both free throws. They haven't updated. No, they have. 38-20.
Yeah.
103 remaining. Oh, sorry. 3 foul shots.
Yeah.
And he drains all 3.
And Coach Walker is all the way out onto the floor yelling at the ref for that call, and I believe he called a timeout, yes. So 39-20 as that bucket was an end one and the 2 tees. So Emory Knox with the 3 free throws made all 3. 39-20, 1:03 remaining in the second quarter. Go ahead.
I'd like to say, with Knox hitting those 3 technical foul shots, I would assume one of them were because of the and one play.
Yeah.
He's now 7 of 7 from the foul line.
Yeah, he's just been, I mean, we kind of expected this. When you're recruited and you've committed to a Division I school, that means that you're top of your class in terms of high school. So you knew that Emory Knox was going to go on a tear tonight, and he certainly has. 1:03 remaining, 39-20, as Coach Walker's still giving the ref an earful.
I just did the counting up the stats. Emory Knox has 21 of the Chiefs' 39 shots.
I'm not sure where the third technical game came from because Knox is still at the line.
Wait, Knox is at the foul line again. Was there another technical call?
I don't know. But either way, he shoots another one and makes it. And no, I think they called a regular foul. Well, who knows? But yeah, so they get the ball back. So I guess they did call another technical on Coach Walker.
This is obviously the most upset I've seen Coach Walker
absolutely.
all season.
I mean, we saw it a little bit during the game against Sockasee. As that ball goes out of bounds, it will be Chiefs ball. So an errant pass by the Seahawks will result in the Chiefs getting the ball back. As Livingston now with the ball. A bit of a slight full court press. Livingston able to break it. Loses the ball. Stolen by the Seahawks. Knox loses the ball. Scramble for the ball. Chiefs able to get the ball back. Another scramble. This is just pandemonium. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Chiefs ball, I believe. Yes, it will. And the crowd is getting rowdy now.
There is obvious pandemonium. Listen to these boos.
Yeah, the crowd's not getting very happy at the refs as another whistle is blown. I believe a foul was called on Myrtle Beach. Marlowe to inbound now. This has just been, I mean, the girls' game was exciting, but this has just been a chaotic struggle throughout this entire first half. 31.8 seconds remaining.
31.8 seconds remain. Chiefs down 40-20 here in the first half.
And another steal attempt, and that will go out of bounds off of the Chiefs. It will be Myrtle Beach ball. Tough break for the Chiefs. As
a traveling call called on the Chiefs. I'm going to be brutally honest. I wouldn't be too surprised if Coach Walker just up and leaves this gym.
Yeah, well, I don't know if we'll see him during the second half. Either way, Knox bringing the ball up. Thought about driving, now brings it far side. Almost loses it. Very close to a backcourt violation. Terry Williams, and they will, I think they did call an over and back. So the Chiefs get a break there.
There are exactly 10 seconds left on the clock for the Chiefs to end a half on a high note.
And they'll bring in their three-point threat in Rogan Vincent, replacing Cameron Gorgoth. 10 seconds remaining, 40-20 here in the second quarter. Inbound over to Livingston. Loses it. Marlowe driving, kick out. Rogan and an errant pass, and it's going the other way. Myrtle Beach, with their stifling defense again, forces a turnover. 3.9 seconds remain in the second quarter. 2, 1, 3. No good. Rims in and out. Knox almost had a clutch three at the buzzer. But either way, at the end of the first half, 40-20 Myrtle Beach in a commanding lead.
I must say, Brandon, the Myrtle Beach folks are going nuts behind us. They have a reason to.
Oh, yeah, they absolutely have a reason to. And other than getting angry at the refs, the North Myrtle Beach crowd hasn't really had much to get loud about.
No, and with the Marlowe pass sailing way over Rogan Vincent's head with a few seconds remaining, it got to the point where nothing was going well for the Chiefs. But the Steppers team will be out on the floor for halftime entertainment. It's going to be interesting to see what Coach Walker can come up with talking with his team. He's got to be furious, yelling at the top of his lungs at his team.
To be a fly in the wall in that locker room right now. But yeah, the Chiefs are going to have to come up with something as they trail by 20, 40-20 here at halftime. As we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back with halftime stats and analysis here on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network. Welcome back as we get set for the second half here on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network as the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs trail by 20, 40-20 here against the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. And yeah, Amori Knox is dominating pretty much all by himself. He's winning this game by himself.
That's right. Looking at the stats that I've done for our crew, Amori Knox, 21, North Myrtle Beach Chiefs, 20.
So he is winning this game all by himself.
He's D1 material for a reason.
Oh yeah, I mean when you have a guy that's going to a Division I program, no matter if it is a mid-major, it's still a big deal at the high school level when you've got a guy of that caliber on your team. Of course he's going to dominate. We knew this was going to happen. We knew going into this game what to expect, and we're seeing it. I mean, we mentioned at the pregame show that was the key. You had to stop Amori Knox if you were going to win this game, and unfortunately for the Chiefs, they haven't done it yet.
Well, I must say that the Chiefs achieved one of their objectives, and that was stopping Aiden Hickman and James Marquez, as none of them have made a three-pointer, and they've held them to 8 points combined.
But that's not really much, you know, it doesn't matter if you can't stop the big man.
That's true. That really doesn't mean much because we got a big hill to climb, and we only have 16 minutes to do it. Myrtle Beach has just come on the court to a very nice ovation to their crowd.
Yeah,
the Chiefs side, however,
is silent. Across from us is the Chiefs side where all their fans are, and it's just, you just see hands and faces of what.
Yeah, some very long faces over there indeed. But the band is still.
Oh yeah, of course, the band's still going strong. That's what you gotta do. I was in band both in high school and college. You gotta do what you gotta do. And on the North Myrtle Beach side behind us, though, they've been rocking and rolling throughout this entire game. Packed house here in North Myrtle Beach. We'll go around the region real quick. North Myrtle Beach 12-0 right now, hoping to keep that undefeated record going, but not looking too good so far. Darlington 12-3, their last game, a 77-51 win over Clarendon Hall to get them out of region play. Tonight they play Hartsville in their region opener. Myrtle Beach 8-3, looking to go 9-3. Marlborough County 10-5. Their last game was a 53-37 win over Dillon. They are playing Wilson tonight, and Wilson, the aforementioned Wilson, is 5-7. Their last game, 70-55 win over Crestwood. And Hartsville 5-8. Last game was a 35-23 loss against Sumter. So, you know, it's not the end of the world. This is, you know, yes, it's a tough break. Yes, it's a rivalry game, you know, obviously. But even if the Chiefs do end up losing this one, they still have a region schedule that they have winnable games, definitely.
That's very true, but we're still focused on this
absolutely.
game. We still have 16 minutes to play. This lead is commanding for Myrtle Beach. The Chiefs have a chance to come back.
Yeah, it's not an insurmountable.
Time ticking.
Exactly, it's not an insurmountable lead. Let's be optimistic here, but it's definitely going to be a long uphill battle for the Chiefs going into the second half.
Most definitely, and it's almost going to be impossible if you can't stop Amori Knox.
Going into the college roundup real quick, O'Neal McBride plays for Clemson out of Myrtle Beach High School. In 5 games, he's had 1 of 2 field goal percentage, 0 of 2 free throw percentage, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. And Robert Swanson from Myrtle Beach plays for Foreman. He's got 6 games on his ledger, 3 of 5 field goal, 1 of 1 free throw percentage, 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. I said Furman.
You said Furman? I thought you
Yeah.
said
Nope.
Okay, all right, that's cool.
Right, and then next year we'll be adding another one with Knox. So he'll be going to Charleston Southern. So
So with 36 seconds remaining in the first half, both teams have taken the floor, getting some shots up, getting loose. The Chiefs have a major hill to climb here in the second half. Let's see if Coach Walker, of what Coach Walker said to them, can light a fire under them and hopefully start a miraculous comeback.
Yeah, not only that, not only the pep talk, obviously the pep talk is a big deal, but also it'll be interesting to see if they come out with any sort of different strategy, if they come out either more aggressive or if they do something different on either side of the ball to try to, change the momentum in this game.
And if you're Craig Martin for Myrtle Beach at this point, you're playing conservative for this second half.
Oh, definitely.
You're trying not to make difficult shots, not taking the right shot. You're trying to limit the turnovers, and you're trying to crash the boards as they've been doing against North Myrtle Beach all night.
Yep. Yeah. Myrtle Beach, in spite of them being a very up-tempo team, I'm sure they'll start to go into that half-court offense and defense. North Myrtle Beach, on the other hand, needs to go back to what they did against Sockasty and start playing more up-tempo pressure defense. As we get underway, Knox driving baseline, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by North Myrtle Beach. Pushing. Thought about driving was Beasley. Now he kicks it out. Passes it over to Knox. Knox kicks it out. Beasley thought about taking a shot. Now dribble drive, layup, no good. Tipped out of bounds off of a North Myrtle Beach player, and it will be Myrtle Beach ball.
Beasley passed up an open three to try and drive it to the hole. Unfortunately, he couldn't get it to go.
A long pass out to Funderburg. Passes it out. Now back over to Knox. Now near side wing. Three, no good by Burgess, and it's rebounded by the Chiefs. Beasley now slowing down the pace, passes it inside. Gorgas with the shot from the elbow, no good. Offensive rebound, however, by the Chiefs, also no good. Another offensive rebound. Nice offensive rebound job by Kaimani Knox, and he finally gets in the lay-in. Foul is called now as Myrtle Beach goes all the way coast to coast.
Great work by Knox there, going up for the offensive rebound not only once and twice, and finally getting it to go for the Chiefs' first score here with 1 minute and 1 second into the second half, 40-22 now.
That was a shooting foul, so James Marquez will go to the line to shoot two. Marquez, first one up, no good. 40-22, just under 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Second one is up and rims out by Marquez, and buzzer went off for some reason, but we continue here as Marlowe drives, passes it, now passing it inside, driving, puts it up, does Knox, no good, rebounded by Myrtle Beach. Now Knox pushing, passes it inside, lays it in. Nice job by Funderburg. Funderburg puts it in, 42-22. Now stop and pop, drains it. Nice shot by Travis Collins from the elbow, and it's 42-24. Another up tempo as Aiden Hickman puts it in, and now a whistle is blown. 44-24, 6:16 remaining. And that is a foul called on Myrtle Beach.
It seems like the Chiefs have been playing better in the second half, but Myrtle Beach is still not letting up even with a 20-point lead.
Yeah, they're still playing very up-tempo, trying to get transition buckets, and they've been doing well at it. Marlowe brings it over the timeline. Stolen, drive, lay-in, bucket. James Marquez with the bucket. Travis Collins now with the ball. Driving far side, now passes it over. Puts up a floater, no good. Offensive rebound, however, by Knox. Knox passes it out, puts up a long two, no good. Offensive rebound, tip, and a foul will be called. That foul will be called on Myrtle Beach.
5:44 remains in the third quarter here, 46-24.
Marlowe to inbound, passes it over to Beasley. Beasley, near side. Bringing it far side now, passes it inside to Gorgas. Gorgas thought about taking a shot, now passes it back out. Now driving, now foul, a whistle will be blown. Foul will be called on Myrtle Beach. That foul will be called on Funderburk.
I must say, Kaimani Knox has definitely improved his play here in the second half.
Passes it inside, Knox puts it up and in.
Speaking of the devil,
He's been doing very good on the inside. Great steal by Beasley, and he lays it in. Quick 4 points for North Myrtle Beach. 46-28, they're trying to get on fire here. Now Knox with the ball, passes it far side, now over. Far side wing, thought about driving, now kicks it out. Knox now brings it back out. Passes it over to Austin. Austin thought about taking a shot, now passes it over, now back over to Knox, far side wing. Passes it inside, almost stolen, but Myrtle Beach, able to keep it. Knox once again with the ball, passes it over to Austin. Austin, far side wing. Thought about taking a shot, now passes it inside. Now inside, a foul will be called. And Myrtle Beach will go to the free throw line. That will be Qualik Burgess.
that was a big block by Cameron Gorgas. I wouldn't be too surprised if there's a little anger on that one.
Oh, they'll actually call. Oh, that was a block. It wasn't a foul call, but it will remain Myrtle Beach ball. Knox with the ball. Bringing it near side wing. Now passing it far side over to Burgess. Burgess thought about taking the three. Now back over to Austin. Austin dribble drive. Now back over to Burgess. Burgess far side wing. Kicks it out. Kicks it inside. And the long two is made by J.J. Jones. And it's 48-28. Beasley now bringing the ball over the timeline. Driving far side. Thought about driving. Now kicks it out. Three. No good. Rims out by Collins. And a whistle will be called. Foul will be called on Myrtle Beach. So it will remain North Myrtle Beach ball.
Myrtle Beach calls a timeout here. 48-28, still a 20-point game. 3:58 remaining here in the third.
I mean, at least in the second half, North Myrtle Beach has been keeping it where it is instead of the lead extending. They haven't been able to shrink the lead at all.
They've kept it at 20, which is a good thing. However, the bad thing is 4 minutes have vanished off of the clock here. You're running out of time, and your chances of coming back are getting slimmer and slimmer.
Yep, you're now down to 12 minutes remaining in the entire game. So it's definitely still a big uphill battle to climb. Down by 20, 48-28. Inbound by Beasley. Beasley puts it inside and lays it in. Nice job by Marlowe to lay it in. And it's 48-30 now. Knox bringing it, driving, near side, driving, floater, no good. Air ball, and an air ball chant goes up by the student section as a whistle is blown. And a foul will be called on North Myrtle Beach.
Marlowe got on the board with his first bucket of the game there.
Oh, they'll actually call a foul on Myrtle Beach, so it will be NMB ball. Beasley with the ball, bringing it near side, now far side. Driving, oh, nice stutter step, almost got past Beasley. Now driving, Marlowe puts it up, Beasley now, nice pass by Marlowe to Beasley for the easy lay-in. Now North Myrtle Beach thought about pushing it up, but now passes it back out to Knox. Knox slows it down, passes it out to Burgess. Burgess back out to Knox. Knox will call a play. Now over to Jones. Jones thought about it, now back over to Austin. Austin, J.J. Jones passes it inside, and a nice job by Marquez to lay it in on the inside pass. Now Marlowe passes it over. Thought about passing it inside. Now back out to Marlowe. Almost got it stolen. He gets a wide open two. No good. Offensive rebound, however, no, tip in, good. Kaimani Knox able to get another bucket on the board. 50-34 with 2.5 minutes remaining, and Myrtle Beach says we need a timeout.
Well, I must give major credit to Kaimani Knox. He has been an absolute animal on the boards thus far. I've counted at least 3 times now in the second half. He's gone up for his own offensive rebound, putting it back in, getting the score, and this time he gets the and one call.
He has to have at least 6 or 7 offensive rebounds in the second half alone at this point.
He's playing with a lot of heart. The Chiefs are still down by 16, 2:31 remaining here, but you forced Myrtle Beach to call a timeout and rethink about what they're doing.
I mean, even with, it's still a huge uphill battle to climb, but even so, at this point, looking forward beyond this game, this has been a great second half for them to look at moving forward. As Myrtle Beach gets the ball, Marquez brings it up, now hands it off to Knox. Knox with the ball near side wing. Thought about driving it, now kicks it out to Austin. Austin now back over to Knox. Passes it inside, layup no good, rebounded by Knox. And North Myrtle Beach will push it. Marlowe, nice spin move there. As now they drive, thought about shooting it, now kicks it out to Gorgoth, and a whistle will be blown. A foul will be called on Myrtle Beach.
My apologies, thinking that was a and one play for Kaimani Knox. It obviously wasn't. My bad. Exactly 2 minutes left here in the third quarter, 50-34. Chiefs starting to cut away.
Inbound, quick 3, no good. Rebounded by Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach getting the ball out, and now they decide to slow it down. Knox with the ball. And Maury Knox passes it over, now far side wing over to Marquez. Now back over to Knox. Passes it over, Knox stutter steps, drives, gets it rejected. Stolen by North Myrtle Beach. Driving, stutter step, Marlowe thought about it, now stutter steps, passes it out. Thought about putting up a shot again, does Henley, and he will get called for the double, I believe. Oh, they'll actually call an offensive foul on him.
That's a traveling violation.
Okay.
We're going the other way.
Yeah, looked like a traveling violation. So Myrtle Beach gets the ball once more, 50-34 with 1:15 remaining in the third quarter. And Maury Knox brings the ball up, brings it near side wing. Now driving far side, stutter step. North Myrtle Beach fans wanted an up and under, but they don't get it. That ball goes out of bounds. It will be North Myrtle Beach ball, though. So a lucky break for North Myrtle Beach. And now some pressure defense on the Chiefs. They are able to break the pressure. Livingston drives, kicks it out. Now Beasley gets double teamed on the sideline, and a nice attempt by Gorgoth. No good though, but an offensive rebound by North Myrtle Beach. Passes it over and a scramble for the ball. North Myrtle Beach able to retain possession. 3, no good by Beasley. And rebounded by Gorgoth. A push off. Myrtle Beach fans wanted an offensive foul call, but no dice. Marlowe now resets. A nice steal attempt by Austin. And now a double team. Long 3, no good by Collins. However, Marlowe gets it inside. Nice job by Smith to get in there and put it in there. As the clock goes, that'll end the third quarter. A chaotic ending to the third quarter, as the score after 3 is 50-36. Chiefs starting to catch up slowly.
Well, the Chiefs did a very, very nice job getting their own offensive boards, moving the ball quickly, and getting a nice open layup for Tyrese Smith just as the buzzer sounded. And may I add, in the third quarter, the Chiefs outscored Myrtle Beach 16-10. It was 40-20 at half. It's now 50-36 at the start of the fourth.
Yeah.
Also,
Go ahead.
my apologies.
Go ahead.
Amori Knox was held scoreless in the third quarter. It seems like the Chiefs are starting to put a body on him, altering his shots, blocking a few of his shots, and maybe trying to take him out of this game. But they have a good, but the lead is smaller now. 8 minutes to go, 14 points down. Coach Walker has his team knowing you got to do something, and you got to do something fast.
Oh, yeah, you only have 8 minutes. This isn't like in college or the NBA where you got 10 or 12 minutes remaining. You only have 8 minutes remaining in this game. So it's definitely going to be an uphill battle for the Chiefs at this point. But, you know, they had a very good third quarter. So things are looking up for the Chiefs as they get ready to inbound to start the fourth quarter.
Livingston, Marlowe, Gorgos.
Livingston takes the inbound. That ball gets tipped, but Beasley able to get it. Now passes out, almost stolen. Henley able to go after the ball, and that ball, they will say it went off of Myrtle Beach. So North Myrtle Beach catches the break. They will retain possession. Livingston to get the inbound. Livingston takes it over the timeline on the far side wing. Thought about driving, stutter step, passes it inside. Gorgos puts up a lane and good. 38-50 as a steal attempt. A nice attempt there by Henley to steal the ball from Knox, but he will draw a foul.
Gorgos gets his first bucket of the night. Now the deficit is 12, only having 31 seconds. Wait,
yeah,
not wasted
31 seconds.
off the clock.
Amori Knox with the ball, far side wing. Now passes it near side. Thought about passing it out. Now back over to Knox, far side wing. Passes it over to the point. Thought about driving. Now he passes it inside. Lay-in is good. Lay-in by Marquez. And just like that, the lead is back up to 16. Or excuse me, 14. Livingston calling out play. Drives baseline. Drives sideline, excuse me. Now kicks it back out. Driving, kick out. Three, bucket! Javi Marlowe with the three from the near side corner. 41-52. Knox now slowing down the pace, and a timeout will be called by Myrtle Beach. And
Well,
I mean, in spite of the fact that it's, you know, the lead is still big, you'd have to imagine that Coach Martin isn't all that happy with how his team's been playing in the third and fourth quarters.
I must say, coming back from 11 is a lot more easier than coming back from 20, but time is still against you. Coach Walker has his team playing a lot better here in the fourth quarter, trying to trim that lead ever so slightly, but you have to stop the attack of Myrtle Beach. They've been doing a great job of that with Amori Knox not having any points in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, that's been a big key in this second half, has been shutting down Amori Knox. I think what it was, honestly, is, you know, like we talked about, this is a rivalry game. I think the emotions were a little high. The anticipation of this game, you know, coming into it, having to wait throughout the first three games as we get started once again. But that anticipation, they came in a little flat, and as a result, you know, Myrtle Beach was able to take advantage and get out to a very quick, big lead as a nice defensive job by the Chiefs. Forces a turnover, Chiefs ball now. Marlowe with the ball, a whistle, traveling violation on Marlowe. So we'll go back Myrtle Beach way.
Traveling violation called on Marlowe. Ryan Walker is visibly upset.
Yeah, Coach Walker has not been happy with the refs all night tonight. Knox bringing the ball up, passes it near side wing, now back over to Knox. Knox stutter step, thought about driving, now kicks it over far side to Burgess. Burgess almost lost it, now hands it off, now back over to Knox far side wing. Knox slowing the pace down, now passes it inside to Burgess, who tries to put up a layup, no good, and a whistle is blown. They will call a foul on number 20, Tyree Smith. So that will
5:55 remaining in this one.
That will send Aiden Hickman to the line to shoot two, as the first one is up and good. That'll extend the lead out to 12. 5:55 remaining in the game. Second one up, good. Henley with the ball, passes it over, now passes it over to Marlowe. Marlowe over the timeline, now passes it near side corner, over to Henley. Henley thought about it, now passes it inside, and nice job by Knox putting it in. 54-43, 11-point game, 5.5 minutes remaining, three, no good. Rebounded by the Chiefs. Chiefs now pushing Beasley. Beasley driving baseline, passes it out. Thought about taking a shot, now resets, puts it up and in. Nice shot by Kaimani Knox. Or excuse me, that was Javi Marlowe. 54-45. The deficit is cut to single digits. 5 minutes remaining in the game. Hickman with the ball. Now passes it over to Knox. Knox at the point. Thought about driving, now back over to Hickman. Hickman far side wing, thought about it, now passes it over to Knox again. Knox resetting, bringing it up to the timeline, passes it over to Burgess. Burgess thought about it, now Knox takes a long distance three from the next area code and drains it. 57-45, that would have been a college three.
That's his first three of the first points of the second half.
Yeah, so Myrtle Beach fans definitely want him to get going. As the stutter step driving baseline, thought about shooting it. Now trying to get out of the double team, passes it over to Beasley. Beasley driving, puts it up, no good, rebounded by Myrtle Beach. They kick it out, long outlet pass, and an easy lay-in by Aiden Hickman. And just like that, the lead's back up to 14. Livingston now brings the ball up, trying to slow down the pace a little bit. Stolen, drive, slam-a-jamma! J.J. Jones with the slam dunk. And I believe a foul will be called. Oh, wow, they'll call an end one on Tyree Smith. Oh.
I tell you what, I knew J.J. Jones was athletic. I didn't know he could get up to that level. And believe me,
I think they just called a technical foul on someone as J.J. Jones misses his first.
The Myrtle Beach fans behind me went absolutely nuts when he jammed that one home.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Technical fouls were called on both teams as Javi Marlowe sinks his technical foul. 61-46, 3:43 remaining in the game. Second one for Marlowe is up, no good.
The deficit will stay at 15, 61-46, 3:43 remaining in its one. Time is running out.
I believe they called a technical foul on J.J. Jones for like celebrating or something along those lines after the slam dunk.
I don't think he hung on the rim that long.
No, he didn't. So I didn't think it was because of that. Dribble drive, floater, no good, but a foul will be called. So Malik Livingston will go to the line to shoot two. 61-46, 3.5 minutes remaining in the game.
I'd like to add that the Chiefs are now in the bonus the rest of the way.
First one up, no good. That was the Seahawks' 7th foul, so as you mentioned, Chiefs now in the bonus. Second one up and no good. Like we talked about, gotta make those free throws. And Livingston was not able to. That ball went out of bounds, and it will be Myrtle Beach ball. Henley about to check in. And a timeout will be called. I believe it was called by North Myrtle Beach.
Looking at the foul line, the numbers from the foul line, the Chiefs are 6 of 11, and Myrtle Beach looks like they are 13 of 17.
Yeah, so that's a big differential, not only on the amount that you've had, but also on the percentage, and that's a big, that's something that all coaches emphasize is you got to make the freebies.
Well, Myrtle Beach has done an excellent job at driving the ball inside, initiating fouls, getting to the foul line, and making those foul shots, and that's why their lead is 13. I mean, it's not the only reason, but it's one of the big reasons why.
Yeah, I mean, between Amori Knox and free throws, that's pretty much the lead right there.
Pretty much, it would make it single digits at least. The lead would be 7 instead of 15 without Knox's free throws.
Inbound coming, passes it inside to Marlowe, and he gets his shot rejected by Aiden Hickman. It will remain Chiefs ball.
I think I heard one of the Myrtle Beach defenders say, "Get that out of here."
Yeah, he pretty much did. Stolen, drive, layup, and one. And Amori Knox will go to the line once again. Amori Knox now going to the line for the end one. 63-46, 3.5 minutes remaining in the game. As Elijah Vereen checks in, he will replace Travis Collins. Knox's free throw is good.
He's now 9 of 9 from the foul line.
I mean, that's something that you got to be able to do if you're going to play Division I basketball, and he's certainly doing it. As an errant pass will go out of bounds, and it will be Seahawks ball. A bad pass by Vereen. Knox now with the ball. Bringing near side, now passes it over to Burgess. Now back over to Hickman, now back over to Burgess. Burgess over to Knox, over to Hickman. Hickman back over to Williams. Williams stutter steps, passes it inside. Hickman puts it up and in. Aiden Hickman with the lay-in. Now the lead is back up to 20. Just under 3 minutes remaining in the game. Vereen now brings the ball up. Trap defense stolen by Myrtle Beach. Now passes it inside. Scramble for the ball. And timeout was called by Myrtle Beach. And they will get possession right back.
Wow. So the Chiefs deficit has now swelled back up to 20, where it was at halftime, except it's 66-46. 2:34 remaining in this one. It looked good getting it up, getting the deficit down to 11, thinking they could make a late run. But now it looks like those chances look like a dream at this point, as some fans are starting to clear out of the building.
Yeah, some of the North Myrtle Beach faithful thinking about heading out already, as this game, miracles can happen, not fully a done deal, but with 2.5 minutes remaining in the game, 20-point deficit, it's gonna be tough.
That's true, but the odds are far, need I say one more far, against us. 2:34 remaining.
Those chances are a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, believe me, we could use the force right now.
Oh, absolutely. They could use some baby Yoda luck right about now. Inbound forthcoming. Myrtle Beach with the ball, passes the far side. Now over to Burgess, now back over to Knox. Knox at the timeline, drives it near side, now passes it over to Burgess. Burgess at the point, now back over to Williams. Williams bringing it far side, now hands it off to Knox. Knox getting some pressure defense by Beasley, but now he's able to bring it back, gets a pick, thought about it, now brings it back out. Well, just about 2 minutes remaining. Looks like Myrtle Beach just about trying to run this clock out. With no shot clock, they can theoretically do that, just trying to hold on to the ball. As now Burgess with the ball. Now passes it back over to Knox. Knox not really making any attempt, gets a pick, but doesn't really make any real attempt. Now he thought about driving, now he brings it back out. Yeah, it looks like that's what Myrtle Beach is going to do. They're just going to run out this clock. They're 35 remains, and a whistle will be called. Foul called on the Chiefs.
They're going to milk the clock for 2 minutes. I must say, I think we need a shot clock if this stuff is going to happen.
Well, I mean, that's been one of the things that a lot of people have said about high school basketball is, you know, a lot of coaches, once they get a lead, they try to milk the clock as much as they can. Fortunately, we haven't seen that too much so far, but this is happening now, and I would have to agree with you to an extent, but, you know, as the first shot by Knox is up and rims in, so he makes his first. Minute 33 remaining, 67-46, Myrtle Beach in the lead. But the big argument that everyone says is, you know, money of, you know, schools being able to install shot clocks and everything. But I think it could certainly be done as the second one is missed. North Myrtle Beach has the ball, passes it over to Beasley. Beasley thought about taking the shot. Now passes it inside to Knox. Knox will draw an offensive foul. Burgess drawing the offensive foul.
Amori Knox just went 1 of 1 from the foul line, making the lead 21 now. It took him 11 attempts to miss his first foul shot.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I could never do that. I can't make 2 in a row.
I mean, if on a good day, I can make probably 3 or 4, maybe 5 in a row, but, you know, 11, probably not.
Well, Luke Rice is into the game, a fan favorite. Unfortunately, most of the
student section gone by now as a whistle is blown.
Look for Myrtle Beach to run out the remaining 118 in this clock. 118 left in this game. You can expect this to be at least a 20-point victory.
As a 3 is put up, no good. Foul is called, and that is a foul on North Myrtle Beach. So it will be Seahawks ball now, and like you mentioned, with a minute 15 remaining, they'll probably try to run this clock down. Chiefs still trying to play some pressure defense, but the Seahawks are able to break it. Not quite over the timeline. Now they finally do. Does Terry Williams? Williams bringing it far side, kicks it out. Now passes it over far side. Thought about passing it over. Now passes it over to Jones. Jones thought about driving. Thought about passing it inside. Now passes it back out to Williams. Williams back over to Jones. Jones over to Marquez. Now back over to Williams. Williams passes it inside, and a whistle will be blown with 42.5 seconds remaining. 67-46. Seahawks in the lead as James Marquez will go to the line to
so
shoot
Marquise goes to the line.
First one up and two, and good. (68-46). Second one up, no good. Rebounded by the Chiefs. 40 seconds remaining. Vereen now brings the ball up, passes it over to Henley. Henley gets a pick from Rice. Now passes it inside to Rice. Rice kicks it out. Now back over. 3, drains it. Nice shot by Kaimani that was, I believe,
that was TJ
Smith.
No, that was TJ Farmer. Was it Farmer?
Oh, I believe you are correct. I think that was
TJ
Farmer who checked in. Now dribble drive, driving down baseline, floater, no good by Jeremy Jones. Offensive rebound, however, by the Seahawks as 3, 2, 1, whistle blown with 1.6 seconds remaining.
What?
It will remain Myrtle Beach ball, as that'll probably just about do it unless they decide to put up a last-minute shot. Passed out, and that will do it. So the final score here, 68-49. The North Myrtle Beach Chiefs suffer their first defeat of the season. They go to 11-1 as the Myrtle Beach Seahawks improve to 9-3 as the game-ending high five lines commence. And we'll take a quick break and bring you a little bit of post-game recap and everything, and bring you our final thoughts here on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network. Welcome back as we bring you some post-game analysis here on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network, as the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs lose a tough one, 68-49, in their first defeat of the season. But I think there are some lessons to be learned out of this one.
Most definitely, Brandon. I mean, this Myrtle Beach team came out flying on all cylinders. They never looked back. They were hungry. They wanted a piece of the Chiefs tonight, and they're the ones who are going to go home happy. Though we did win the girls' game earlier, so at least there's that.
Yeah, I mean the girls' game was a thriller, and the Chiefs were able to win that one, so that was great. But I mean, in spite of the record, just looking at the records, you would have thought, oh, the Chiefs are the better team coming in. And even looking at the rankings, they were above the Seahawks by 1 point in all the rankings. But this Seahawks team has played top-level competition throughout their non-region play. So, this Seahawks team was a very formidable threat. We already talked about with Amori Knox. He's going to a Division I college. You can't understate that. So, a tough loss for the Chiefs, but one that they can certainly learn from going further into region play. We'll bring you some quick stats, and then we'll just about wrap it up here.
So, not Kaimani Knox, Amori Knox, his cousin, put on definitely a Division I performance tonight, leading Myrtle Beach with Want to take a guess? 30 points.
30 even?
He scored 30 points even of the team's 68.
He almost doubled his average, his points per game average. He was at 19.5.
He had a heck of a night. He saw some Chiefs, some of the areas in which the Chiefs were lacking, and he took them and he exposed them. He made 4 2-point field goals, 10 of 11 from the foul line. Very interesting. And he made all 4 of Myrtle Beach's 3-point attempts. Three-pointers.
Yeah.
Hickman, number 5, was held silent from 3-point range. That's good. He had 12 points, 14 points with the 2 free throws. And the third one, James Marquis, number 11, was also held scoreless. He had 7 points, 3 2-point field goals, and went 1 for 4 from the line. Did not make a 3-pointer as well. For the Chiefs, a quick rundown of their stats point-wise. TJ Farmer had 3 points. Elijah Vereen went scoreless tonight. Travis Collins had the first 9 points for the Chiefs of the night, all on 3-pointers. Started the game going 3 for 3. He finished with 11. Javi Marlowe had 8 points, 2 2-pointers, a free throw, and a 3-pointer. Malik Livingston had a layup early in the game. He didn't score the rest of the way. Kaimani Knox definitely had the best effort and the best performance of the Chiefs tonight. In the stat line, he had 11 points, and most of them came off of second chance rebounds, getting offensive rebounds, putting them back up, and got to the line for one of them. Jordan Doucette was scoreless. Chad Beasley with 6 points. Tyree Smith, 2 points. Rogan Vincent went scoreless. The 3-point threat kind of shut him down tonight. He'll be back. Luke Rice played about 2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
He went scoreless, didn't have any stats. And Cameron Gorgas had 4.
Yeah, so, I mean, this was pretty much a battle of the Knoxes tonight. And Emory definitely came out the victor tonight. That just about wraps it up for us. No official confirmation yet, but more than likely we will be on Tuesday when North Myrtle Beach travels to Wilson to take on the Wilson Tigers. Girls game, I believe, starts at 6, with the boys starting right after them. So be sure to tune in to us then next Tuesday here on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network. So long, everyone, and hopefully we'll get a win next time.
We definitely will.